Filming?
Yep.
Ah. What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome to another video. My name is Ralli Roots.
I'm Ralli Roots.
And together we are
Ralli Roots.
If you're new to our channel, we are full-time online resellers. We sell stuff on platforms like eBay and Amazon. And in today's video, we're going to talk to you specifically about selling shoes on eBay. So for the past few weeks, we've been doing an experiment where we're using a different company, another outsourcing company, to list shoes for us on
Trustworthy
eBay.
company.
Yeah, and we wanted to like fully test it. So we've taken, it's been like 11 weeks to fully test this. I know a lot of you guys have noticed on our public eBay store, you've seen a lot of our listings change to shoes. And that's because we've been running this experiment purely to see, is it profitable for us and is it profitable for you guys as well? So that's what we've done. Over the past 11 weeks, we've sold 150 pairs of shoes on eBay, purely through this service, so them listing the products for us. And in today's video, we're going to walk you through all of our sales, how we've been listing the shoes, and
how it's been going for us.
Yeah, exactly. Spoiler alert, it's been great. The company's awesome. The company's called Hound.
They're fast, they're reliable, and they're trustworthy.
Yeah.
But reliability is really important because if you find somebody, there's no guarantee that that one person you find will be reliable if something happens. So because it's a company, we know that they're reliable.
Yeah, the question that we get a lot from the community, from our students, from everybody is, you know, a lot of people get to the point where they're ready to scale. They're like, should I hire an employee to help me list or take pictures or whatever it is? And I think that this is kind of a way to scale up without having to hire additional help.
Right. Or get a virtual assistant, right?
Right. And then again, we found that the pain point for a lot of resellers is the listing process. So a lot of people don't mind taking pictures. You know, we all like sourcing, but for a lot of people, it's difficult for them to do the research on the items, find the correct title to use, find how much to list the items for. So that whole part of the process, I mean, I've talked to people who are like, you know, it takes me 30 minutes to an hour to list one item because of all the research I have to do, you know, and there's a lot of people who can do it faster. Even me though, I think the fastest that I've ever been able to list stuff is about 15 to 20 items an hour. And that's like booking it, so.
Yeah. And with shoes, there's less opinion in them because they have model numbers. So it's great to use a service for shoes, which we can get an excess of.
So again, guys, in today's video, we're going to go through exactly how this has been going for us. I hope you enjoy this video. Please hit the thumbs up button on the video. We would appreciate it. And at some point in this video, we will tell you more about Hound and what they're offering our audience. So although this isn't like a sponsored video, they're not paying us to tell you about them. We decided to reach out to them. We decided to do the research and the experiment on eBay to see if it would work for us. They are not paying us a certain amount of money or anything to promote them on the channel, but they have decided to give our audience a discount if you want to go and use their service. So we'll tell you about that a little bit later in this video, but for now, let's go into some of the shoe sales, I guess. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Cool. So first things first, we're gonna go walk over to our photography area and talk to Ben, my younger brother, because Ben does all of our shoe pictures for us. He's been listing the stuff for us on eBay using the Hound app. So let's go talk to Ben and see how the process works. So Ben is taking pictures of shoes to list on Hound. He just uses his cell phone to take the pictures. So we have our little photo booth set up where Ben can take the pictures. He's taken all of these in square mode with an iPhone. Nice. Perfect. So how many pictures do you get total usually?
7.
7 pictures total.
What's he growling in the background? So I get one like this for the main picture.
Okay.
And then I get another like overhead view of them.
7 pictures total?
7 pictures or more if there's like marks and stuff.
Okay.
So I got the main picture, then one like this, the overhead one.
Gotcha.
And then from there, I will take a picture of the bottom. So people can see the bottoms. Hound needs the brand, so you have to find the brand. This one has Allen Edmond in here.
Gotcha.
So I'll take a picture of that, and then the size of the shoe, which is in here.
Gotcha.
So I'll take a picture of that, and then if there was any marks, but this one looks pretty clean.
Cool. So the idea here is to be as like fast and efficient as possible.
Yeah.
So I mean, what would you say like on a pair of shoes, an average pair of shoes, how long does it take to get the pictures?
A minute or two.
A minute or two. Yeah. So that's the whole point here, is that we're trying our best to like streamline the process where it's just a few pictures straight into the app, and then the rest is handled by Hound.
At the end of the day, it just looks like this.
Loaded up with shoe pictures.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so why don't you show everybody really quick how you get them up into the app?
So I go to Sell Hound, go here, and there's a picture of a shirt, but you can use whatever you want, like
Right.
shoes. So upload, so the front picture would be the main picture, this one. And then it asks if I want, like if there's any more of the front, so I would say yes, because I take the overhead one,
Okay.
like this. And then there's no more. So the back would be underneath the shoe. This picture, that one, no more pictures of the back. Then the brand, UGG, size, and then fabric we don't do, blemish there are none, barcode there's none, and then more photos I just upload the 2 side ones that I take.
Gotcha.
So proceed, no more pictures, and then this is where it asks you if it's new or pre-owned, so we put pre-owned, and then the
Okay.
size, and they were a size 11. And you can, we don't ever usually put anything in here. When I do it, I just leave it blank.
So the only thing that's required is the size,
Yeah.
right? And
The
is it
condition.
new or pre-owned?
Yeah.
Everything else, like they figure out just from the pictures that you take.
Because it says gender optional, notes to buyer optional,
Yeah.
color optional, and then this is where we would label where we put it, but that's also
Cool.
optional. And then I would just hit submit, and then it's done.
So literally like a minute to take pictures of the shoes, and then maybe another 30 seconds to a minute to upload the pictures. And then why don't we show everybody like when they send it back,
Okay.
what it looks like. So when these come back, it goes to a review and post section. So you can see like these are all the shoes that are ready for us to review and then submit. So why don't you just click on, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Click on those Chacos, I guess. And this is one of the main reasons why we like to use Sellhound, because look, the title is perfect. Chaco women's sports sandals, green, black, crisscross strap, adjustable buckle. Title's good. All of the description is done already. The price suggestion is in there, and the shipping suggestion is in there. So as soon as we're like, okay, that looks fine, sometimes we'll go into the item specifics as well. So you can click on item specifics and just make sure that like all of the item specifics are in there that we want to be in there. But they pretty much fill out most of the things that we've noticed with shoes. So literally like your eBay account is attached to the listing, and then once you're done and ready, you literally just go post to eBay. Yes. And then it just says success. So now that item, that pair of Chacos, is now on our eBay store active.
And you can also go in here and see what's pending. It's like the ones that you just
Okay.
drafts, and then in progress. There's all these ones still.
Cool.
And then posted. And isn't there a sold section too?
Yeah.
All the ones that have sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So I know like Ben used to do all the pictures and then also help with the listings as well. So, you know, I would spend, pictures are what they are, but you know, a couple minutes to take pictures, but sometimes I would spend like 10, 15 minutes just making an eBay listing.
Yeah, the listing is what like takes the most time.
Researching everything.
Cal and I used to do that.
Yeah. So it's really the time savings that I think is the best here.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. All right. So before we jump into the 150 pairs of shoes that we sold, because we are going to show you every single pair that we sold, but that's going to be kind of lengthy, so we're going to do that at the end of this video. But I wanted to go over the numbers. These are our numbers from selling the shoes on eBay through Sellhound. So 150 pairs of shoes sold from February 3rd was our first sale to April 22nd was the last sale. So 11 weeks, it averages out to about 13 pairs of shoes per week. So my brother Ben, who was in the video earlier, he did all the pictures for us, and he actually only works for us every other week. And then with everything going on with the pandemic, he also took 2 weeks off to stay at home and quarantine. So out of the 11 weeks that shoes were selling, we were only actively listing shoes for 3.5 weeks out of those 11. So from the 150 pairs of shoes that we sold, we brought in a total gross revenue, so top line revenue of $6,105. eBay fees were just under $800, so $793. Our average shipping cost, so we cost average everything on the shoes that we ship out. Sometimes to ship a pair of boots might cost us $20, but maybe we can put shoes in a padded flat rate for $7.50, or maybe sometimes they were under 16 ounces, so we could ship them first class. Anyway, average across the board, so cost averaging for the 150 pairs of shoes, our cost average for shipping was $9.75 a pair. So that works out to $475 for the 150 pairs of shoes. Sellhound listing fees were right at $290. And then obviously we pay Ben to take pictures of the items. We're gonna leave that out of the equation because we're not gonna go into what Ben's pay is. And then also for most of you watching, you're not using an employee to take pictures, you would be taking the pictures yourself. I do want to talk about our return rate though as well on these shoes. So we're selling men's and women's used shoes. I think like 3 or 4 pairs were new, but the vast majority of them were used shoes. Our return rate on eBay, and we do free returns on everything as well, our return rate on eBay was 3% on these 150 pairs of shoes. So if you take 3% from that top line, it's $183. So our total gross profit on the shoes before our cost of goods, so what we paid for the shoes, was $4,364. So our cost of goods on the shoes, let's just say across the board, let's go with a cost of good of $15 a pair, which is, again, it's on the higher end, but I want to use higher end numbers as well. So let's say that we paid 15 bucks a pair. I also want to use that number because that's typically the dollar amount that we wholesale shoes on to our students. So sometimes we'll get 1,000 pairs of shoes, we'll break it up and we'll wholesale them out to our students for 15 bucks a pair shipped. So cost of goods on 150 pairs at $15 is $2,250, which leaves us with $2,114 pre-tax profit on the 150 pairs sold. So it works out to just over $14 pre-tax profit per pair. That's after fees, that's after shipping, that's after paying Sellhound, that's our all-in cost. So, and I wanted to break it down this way because I think that most people watching this channel, they're one-person shows, so they don't have a whole lot of overhead. You know, obviously for us, we have employees, we have other overhead, so we can't only sell shoes this way, otherwise we wouldn't really have a super profitable business. We have to do other things like wholesale stuff out and sell other products. But for someone that's by themselves working, this is actually a really, really good model. Because if you look at it this way, if you know from this working model, if you know you can make $14 a pair on shoes, if you sell 1,000 pairs of shoes in a year, that's $14,000. If you sell 2,000 pairs of shoes in a year, that's $28,000. If you sell 5,000 pairs a year, that's $70,000. And again, that's pre-tax profits after all the expenses are taken out, and that's going with a $15 a pair buy cost. So again, there's our numbers using the Sellhound service. I told you earlier in the video that Sellhound offered us a promotional rate for our audience, so I'm going to share that with you now. It's very simple. They're going to give you 25% off their regular prices. And to take advantage of that, all you have to do is enter the code Ralli Roots 25. I'll put a link in the description of this video, so if you do want to go check it out, if you do want to go start using Sellhound, you can. Again, the code is Ralli Roots, all one word, Ralli Roots, the number 25. And that'll give you 25% off the rates that are on Sellhound. The other thing I want to stress as well is that we did the experiment with shoes, but the service actually does allow you to list other things besides shoes. So they do clothing and accessories as well. So if you're not into shoes, if you're just into clothing, you can use them to list clothing for you as well, which I think is pretty cool. But for us, again, we wanted to do the experiment on shoes because we have the ability to get a lot of shoes. So we wanted to focus on seeing if it would work for us for shoes, which it obviously did a very good job. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump over and go through 150 pairs of shoes that we sold. This is going to take a little while to go through every pair, so if you're not interested in it at all, you can, I guess, leave the video now, but please hit the thumbs up button on it. We'd appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for watching. But let's go ahead and jump over and talk about all 150 pairs of shoes. Alrighty, guys and girls. 150 pairs of shoes. We're going to try to do these fast. We'll just tell you like the name of the shoe and how much it sold for.
So many shoes.
And we'll pop up a picture of the actual listing over there somewhere. Yeah?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, here we go. And I'll try to keep this like one long scene. So if we're going too fast for you, just pause it or slow the YouTube video down or whatever you want to do. Hopefully this is fun. Here we go. Some UGG slippers, $25 plus $10 shipping.
Dance Go sandals, $37 and $15 in shipping.
Some LL Bean men's slippers, $35 plus $10 shipping.
Keen hiking boots, $32 with $15 shipping.
Some Fry women's shoes sold for $47.59 plus $10 shipping.
Birkenstock monk strap shoes sold for $40 with $9.95 in shipping.
Some Cole Haan shoes sold for $37 plus $12 shipping.
Chaco girls boys unisex shoes sold for $17 plus $7.25 shipping.
And by the way, guys, like I said earlier, pretty much all of these are what Sellhound told us to list them for, plus their recommended shipping. So we typically, I may have changed the price on like a couple of them. Maybe it was a little bit too low or a little bit too high. But most of the time I just clicked list and it listed it. So pretty good. Some Vask men's hiking shoes, $52 plus $15 shipping.
Merrell men's vapor glove shoes, $25 plus $9.95 shipping.
Some more Uggs, some Uggs loafers, $25 plus 11 shipping.
New Balance women's running shoes, $28 plus $11.25 shipping.
Some boots, some Tony Lama cowboy boots, sold
Yeehaw.
for $50 plus 15 shipping.
On Cloud women's running shoes, $52 plus $8.45 in shipping.
Some more Uggs. We sold a lot of Uggs.
We get a lot of Uggs in.
Yeah.
And they sell.
They do. They sell year round too, which is interesting. But some Uggs, some more Uggs sold for $37 plus 15 shipping.
Some Patagonia men's sneakers sold for $42 plus $9.95 shipping.
Some Bally boots sold for $55 plus 10 shipping.
Vionic women's thongs sold for $30 plus $8.45 shipping.
Some Red Wing shoes sold for $32 plus 10 shipping.
Keen women's shoes sold for $25 plus $15.05 in shipping.
And you guys will notice like a lot of what we get is more like hiking, outdoor type shoes. That's because that's what we look out for, because they seem to sell faster for us. We will sell athletic shoes as well, but the app works for really any shoes, and like I said, clothing and accessories as well. We just like to focus on that outdoor shoe category. So that's most of what this is. Did I do those ones? You do those ones?
Yes.
Okay. Some more Keens. Some Keens women flat shoes sold for $20 plus 10 shipping.
Fin Comfort women's shoes sold for $30 plus $10.45 shipping.
Some Merrell hiking like low boots sold for $35 plus 15 shipping.
Some Doc Martens sold for $27 plus 10 shipping.
Some Sanuk shoes sold for $20 plus 10 shipping. So many shoes.
Some men's Merrell shoes sold for $39 plus 10 shipping.
Some more Merrell shoes sold for $26 plus 10 shipping.
Keen's hiking boots that are waterproof sold for $40 plus $15.05 shipping.
And again, remember, most of the time when we sell stuff, we include shipping. But this was an experiment that we ran. Sellhound did shipping separate, so we were like, let's just run it and see what happens. And the stuff still sold fine. But keep in mind also that like with these shoes, $40 plus 15 shipping, typically we would have just listed those for like $54.99 free shipping. So it's the same thing, whether you're charging shipping or not. We just wanted to run the experiment as is.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Right, exactly.
Some Keen's Keen waterproof shoes, I guess.
Yeah.
They sold for $45 and 10 shipping.
Yeah. Some New Balance Minimus shoes sold for $29 plus 10 shipping.
More Keen women's shoes sold for $20 plus 15 shipping.
22.
$22 plus 15 shipping, yeah.
Some Olakai flip-flops sold for $39 plus $8.45 shipping.
Interesting. Some Bergies unisex sold for $18 and 10 shipping.
UGG slippers, again, 22 plus 10.
More Keens women's slip-on shoes sold for $23 and 12 shipping.
You'll also notice that sometimes we don't clean the shoes.
Yeah.
That's because if it's over a certain value, we'll take the time to clean it. But for us, it makes more sense just to get the shoes listed. If it's going to make us an additional like $20 to clean them, then yeah, we'll take the time to do it. But if it's only going to increase the value of the shoe like a couple bucks, then it doesn't make sense. We just get them listed.
Yeah, just for us.
Yeah. Some Ariat shoes sold for $32 plus 15 shipping.
More Keen unisex shoes sold for $15 plus 10 shipping.
Another pair of Keens, 35 plus 12.
Interesting. Doc Martens sold for $45 plus 10 shipping.
Some Vionic shoes sold for $39 plus $8.45.
Some more LL Bean slippers
Like the
sold
same
for
ones.
$25 plus 10 shipping.
Some Merrell shoes sold for $20 plus 12 shipping. You guys should be able to get like kind of a theme here going as well. So if you're if you're looking for brands to sell, you can kind of notice what brands sell for us.
And the style that's selling.
Yeah.
Oh, more Dansko women's platform sandals sold for $18 plus 10 shipping.
Cheap on those.
Yeah.
But another pair of Danskos sold for $30 plus 12 shipping, so $42 shipped.
Nurse shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, some Solomon shoes sold for $50 plus 9 shipping.
It's a good brand to look out for.
Yeah.
Some more Keens, $20 plus 8 shipping.
More Danskos sold for $20 plus $11.25 shipping.
A pair of Wolverine boots. Good sale on this one, $65 plus 10 shipping, $75.
The higher ones.
Yeah.
Sorrel women's duck boots sold for $39 plus 15 shipping.
We sold a bunch of Merrell Minimus shoes.
We did.
Yeah.
Those sold for $20 plus 10 shipping.
Yeah, they don't sell for a bunch, but $30 a pair is still good.
Boom, boom, boom.
Some Salvatore Ferragamo shoes, $26 plus 15 shipping. It was a garage sale pickup.
I remember those.
Paid like $2.
That's a really good. I'm in.
Yeah.
More Uggs slippers sold for $22 plus 10 shipping.
Some Sorrel shoes sold for $26 plus 15 shipping.
Some Merrell men's shoes sold for $25 plus 10 shipping.
Hit the thumbs up button on this video.
For all the Merrells.
Some more Ugg slippers sold for 20 plus 10, so like $30 for those Ugg slippers.
Some Chacos sold for only $15 plus 12 shipping. Aw.
My arm's getting tired. I'm gonna have to hold this arm up with this arm. I have heavy arms.
Your arms are big and heavy.
Some Keen shoes, $20 plus 10 shipping.
Crevo?
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 Creva?
I don't know. I'm going to go with Crevo men's ankle boots sold for $24 plus 15 shipping. Those are nice.
I like it. Some more, see if there's Merrell Minimus type shoes.
Wow.
25 plus 10, so $35 on those ones.
And then some Cole Haans sold for $36 plus 12 shipping.
Chaco, these are pretty cool Chacos. Like slides, slip-on slidey ones. They're called Toe Coupe.
Toe Coupe.
And they sold for 40 plus 12 shipping.
Some women's Merrell shoes sold for $35 plus 8 in shipping.
Some more Merrell shoes. It's like we work for Merrell.
May as well.
They sold for 32 plus 15 shipping.
Sven,
I think is what it's called.
Sven Originals women's clogs sold for $37 plus 12 shipping. Don't really know that brand well at all.
Sold for great money though.
Yeah.
Some more Merrells. Realm shoes sold for 25 plus 12 shipping.
More Doc Martens sold for $36 plus 12 shipping.
Just pause it quick. Make sure good.
I thought the dog was under me. It's not.
So many
Let's
shoes.
get some shoes.
I
Can you
Just get some shoes. I had to pause it quick because so many shoes. All right, here we go. Some Merrell flip-flop thongs, $18.50, $9.25 shipping.
More Doc Martens sold for $50 plus 15 in shipping. Docs are great.
Yeah. Some more boots, some Durango men's cowboy boots sold for 40 plus 15 shipping.
Finn Comfort shoes sold for $45 plus 10 shipping.
Crocs.
Crocs.
Crocs sold for 20 plus 15.
More Keen's men's shoes sold for $30 plus 15 in shipping.
Some Vibram 5-finger shoes, 26 plus 10, $36 on those.
That's good. Halfling women's flannel clog slippers sold for $30 and 10 in shipping.
$40.
Yeah. Wow.
Some Merrells, you know. 25 plus 10.
There you go. Something new. Some Asics. The gel Nusas do really well for us. Sold for $21 and 10 in shipping.
And then another pair of gel nooses, the women's ones, sold for also $30.
Oh, wow. Those Z coils, though, Mary Jane style, sold for $65 plus 10 in shipping.
Same day. Those sold same day.
Like, boom.
Yeah. A pair of Patagonia shoes, 34 plus 12 shipping.
Some more Keens. Oh, $18 and $9 in shipping.
Some more UGG slippers, $28.50 plus 10 shipping.
More Keen women's hiking sandals sold for $20 and $9 shipping.
Some Kohan 0 Grand, still a good seller for us. Those sold for $40 plus 10 shipping, $50.
Keen women's shoes sold for $22 plus 10 shipping.
Some Giro, I don't know how to say
I would say gyro.
No, it's not a food.
Gyro.
Some cycling shoes sold for us for $27 plus 10.
Some Merrell Q forms sold for $19 plus 10 in shipping.
Some Merrell men's mock loafers sold for $25 plus 10 shipping.
Von Traeger sold for $25 plus 15 in shipping. Well, 14.
Some more Bionic, like slip-on mules type shoes. Mules. 25 plus 10, $35.
UGG Australia women's shoes sold for $20 plus 10 in shipping.
Some more Danskos sold for $25 plus 12 shipping.
Some Cole Haan women's mules. They're ugly. They sold for $24 plus 10 in shipping. Those are weird.
Harsh. Some Chacos. Chacos do well for us. $20 plus 10 shipping.
Not as good as they used to.
True, yeah.
Merrell shoes, again, $31 plus 10 in shipping.
Dang, $40 for those, huh?
Yeah, weird.
Some more Merrells sold for $30 shipped.
Some more UGG Australia sold for $23 plus 10 in shipping.
Some Keen Unique, I think is how you say that brand. Or the model. Unique. 25 plus 10 shipping.
Salomon women's hiking shoes sold for $24 plus 11 shipping.
Some Doc Martens sold for $39 plus 15 shipping.
New Balance women's shoes sold for $50 plus 11 in shipping.
Nice. Some Merrell hiking flip-flops sold for $12.50 plus 10 shipping. Still,
that's what you would hike in.
Still $22. I would absolutely hike in them. I actually remember these shoes. I tried them on because they were like legit. The bottom of them was the same as like
toe thing.
A Merrell hiking boot. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was like, but they didn't fit me, so I didn't.
Of course. Some more Sven original women's shoes sold for $35 plus 12 for shipping.
That's a brand that we didn't know about. It just ended up coming in some of the wholesale stuff that we bought. We listed it, and it's a good brand to sell.
I don't think I would see that brand here in Florida.
Maybe
much.
not, yeah. Some more Uggs sold for $35 plus 15.
Some more Keen sold for $44 plus 10 in shipping.
Some more Uggs sold for $30 plus 10.
Some Patagonia shoes sold for $30 plus 10.
Some more Merrells sold for $18 plus $10 shipping.
Some more Merrell sold for $40 plus 10 in shipping.
I think we've sold every Merrell ever. Some LL Bean, they're called Wicked Good flip-flops. Let's go with that. They sold for $33 shipped. So
they look really comfy.
They do. They do.
Some Dansko clogs sold for $34 plus $10.50 in shipping.
And some Birkenstock mules sold for $30 plus 8 shipping.
More Keen sold for $20 plus 10 shipping.
Some Cole Haan shoes, kind of lower price, $25 plus 10.
Ariat's ankle boots sold for $40 plus $12.25 shipping.
Some Teva sandal type shoes sold for $22 plus 10 shipping.
Tevas do well as well, but you just have to get the better ones.
Yeah.
And Halflinger sold for $24 plus 10 in shipping.
Some more Tevas, $18 plus 10 shipping. Still not bad for used shoes.
Yeah. And then more Merrell sold for $25 plus 15 shipping.
Some Birkenstock sandals. We sell a lot of Birkenstocks. $25 plus $8 shipping.
New Balance women's shoes sold for $34 plus $10.25 in shipping.
Some more Merrell barefoot type shoes sold for $20 plus 15, $35 is around about what we get for them.
How heavy does that arm feel right now?
Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. I'm like, maybe I should switch this way.
Yeah, just switch.
Okay.
Just don't wiggle it too much because my eyes in the light, it's like all long. Some Patagonia men's shoes sold for $35 plus 15 in shipping.
Some Taos shoes, 15 plus 10.
Dansko women's loafers sold for $27 plus 11.
Patagonia shoes, 33 plus 10.
I'm not going to say the word shipping anymore. I'm just going to say
Yeah,
plus.
smart.
Okay, guys, we're good.
Smart.
More UGG Australia's women winter boots sold for 35 plus 15.
Keen, 34, 10.
Oh my god, some Chacos, $30 plus 6.
Cole Haan, 26, 11. It's easy.
Okay. Wow. More of these Keen unique shoes sold for 17 plus 9 shipping.
Keen shoes again, 34 plus 10.
And then more Fin Comfort sold for 36 plus 4.
Yeah.
Round down.
Some more Chacos, $21 plus $10 shipping.
Birkenstocks mules sold for 33 plus 8.45.
You'll kind of see like some of the same shoes sold over and over again too. So I mean, we get the same exact style, same shoe, same style, maybe different size, different colorway, but they still sell for around the same price. So we've sold the same exact shoe many times before.
We actually have.
Yeah.
More
yeah.
Keen women's shoes, $22 plus 10.
Some Tory Burch, there's a different brand, 35 plus 8.
They're pretty. More Vibram 5 Fingers, $23.50 plus 10.
Some Haflinger
Haflinger.
shoes, 18 plus 8 shipping.
The North Face insulated women's shoes sold for $31 plus 15.
Some more New Balance shoes sold for 24 plus 11 shipping.
Some Birkenstocks sold for 26 plus 10.25.
Some more Birkenstocks, 29 plus 10.
And some more Uggs. These are weird moccasins,
They're weird.
$18 plus 10 shipping. Cute though.
Some more Haflinger, same as the other style, just a different color. 20 plus 8.
And then some Ariat clogs, 25 plus 13 shipping.
2 pairs of Clarks sold together for $46.50 plus 23 shipping.
Salomon men's shoes, $49.49 plus 10 shipping. That background removal looked good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. The Cellhound app, right now, it does not do the background removal. So you'll notice on some of these pictures the backgrounds are kind of darker. That's because usually we'll go in and like kind of edit the pictures, but...
Or the first picture.
Or at least the first picture. They don't do that on that app, so that's kind of like one of the downsides, I guess, of using it. But the shoes are still selling, so we're not too worried about it. We're still taking them on a white background. Tiva shoes, 15 plus 9, 25 shipping.
Fin Comfort, 65 plus 15 shipping.
Is that it? That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Nice.
My back was like, tense. Yay!
150 pairs of shoes, like I said, just over, it's like $6,105 total gross
I hope
revenue.
you, notice and recognize a pattern with the type of shoes that we're selling that are selling well for us, right? Like, I mean, we list tons of different brands. Lots of Merrells, lots of Dance Goes, the Fin Comforts, Birkenstocks, Berkeys, Tivas, shoes that people are
Chacos.
consuming a lot, right? So like hiking, fishing, water sports shoes, winter type shoes that get ruined because of the salt up north, which we don't have down here because there's no such thing as snow in Florida.
And a lot of the time when you're selling shoes like that, it's people that have owned those same shoes in the past. So they know what they're buying. That's why our return rate is low. Because when they're buying a used pair of shoes of Merrells or something, they're usually like, they have that same pair and they just want another, better conditioned pair.
And discontinued as well.
A lot of them are discontinued.
And they want what they have and they've had. So they'll just go on eBay and buy them used because they've destroyed theirs at this point. Yeah.
So there you go, guys and girls. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us. Again, I'll put the link to the Cellhound app in the description of this video. And if you use the code Ralli Roots 25, you get 25% off your first purchase.
Ooh,
and
that's cool.
We get 10%. So
yeah, I would
do it. Make
if
us
you get 25% off your first purchase, you should like max out what you can afford because it's so nice to have that. I mean, we've scaled.
Yeah.
We have 2 employees, 1 part-time, and we've scaled because of the app. So it's worked for us. Yeah, I would recommend it if you need to scale.
And we've tested it over and over. This is something that when we first started testing it, like I said earlier, we didn't want to say anything about it on YouTube until we were fully comfortable letting people know, because we don't like to tell people to use something if we don't use it ourselves and if we're not 100% sure that it works. And now we are, so we can recommend you guys go and use it.
It's credibility, guys. Like, we're not gonna
sacrifice
our credibility just to promote someone because they offered us money. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
And we won't do that unless we know that it's a good product.
For sure. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate your help and support, and we'll see you next time. I'm Ryan Roots.
I'm Ralli Roots.
And
Together we are Ralli Roots. Did you hear it?
Shoe sellers. Did you break my knuckle?
I hope.
Wow. Bye, guys. Stay safe.
See ya. Peace. Chicken grease.